Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Emma. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here today.
And today, part 2, 17 more powerful English patterns that native speakers use every single day.
If you missed part 1, go back and watch it first. 18 patterns are waiting for you there.
And today, 17 more. All natural, all daily, all immediately usable.
And before we start, please subscribe to Talk Emma. New episode every single day. Share this with one friend who wants to sound more natural in English.
Okay, 17 more patterns. Let's go. Jack, something happened to me yesterday that I want to tell you about.
Go ahead.
So, I was trying to explain something to my cousin about why I love living abroad.
Okay.
And I kept stopping, searching for words. And I thought, in other words, how do I say this simply?
In other words, you could not find the words.
Exactly. And at first, I was frustrated. But after all, it is a complicated feeling to explain.
In short, you love it, but it is hard to say why.
Precisely. To be honest, I think it comes down to freedom. In my opinion, living somewhere new forces you to grow.
For instance, you learn to be independent, to figure things out alone.
Exactly. As usual, you understood before I even finished explaining.
At least I'm good for something.
At most, you are good for many things.
I'll take that, for sure.
Jack.
What?
I did it again.
You were writing things down again, weren't you?
Every single pattern. And that is today's topic. 17 more patterns, all yours by the end of today.
Let's go.
Pattern 1. At first.
Meaning in the beginning, initially, before things changed.
For example, at first I was nervous, but then I relaxed. In the beginning, before things changed. Or, at first, the job seemed difficult. Initially, before I got used to it.
Or something like, at first I did not like the city. Now I love it. Initial feeling changed over time.
At first, always that feeling of things were different at the start, but they changed.
Very natural in storytelling, in sharing experiences. Pattern 2, in the beginning.
Very similar to at first, but slightly longer, slightly more emphasis.
For example, in the beginning, everything felt overwhelming. At the start, initially. Or, in the beginning of the project, we had no idea what we were doing. Early stages, before things became clear.
At first and in the beginning, both interchangeable in most situations.
At first, it was hard, shorter, more casual. In the beginning, it was hard, slightly more emphasis, more storytelling feel.
Pattern 3. At the end.
Meaning, finally, when everything was finished, the conclusion.
For example, at the end of the day, what matters most is how you feel. When everything is considered, finally. Or, at the end of the meeting, we finally agreed. When it concluded, at the conclusion.
At the end of the day, very natural expression, very philosophical.
Meaning, when everything is considered, when you look at the full picture.
At the end of the day, you have to do what makes you happy. Very warm, very wise. Now, pattern 4, in short.
Meaning to summarize, to say something briefly, getting to the point.
For example, in short, we need more time. The brief summary, the main point.
Or something like, in short, I agree with you. To put it simply, the bottom line.
In short, when you want to cut to the point, stop the detail, give the summary.
Very useful in presentations, in discussions, in any situation where clarity matters.
Pattern 5, in other words.
Meaning saying the same thing differently, explaining more clearly.
For example, she was not very happy. In other words, she was furious, saying it more clearly, more directly.
Or, in other words, we need to start again. The clearer version of what was just said.
In other words, when you want to make something clearer or simpler.
The project is behind schedule. In other words, we are in trouble. Very natural, very direct.
Very useful when explaining or clarifying something important. Emma, in other words, are you saying I talk too much?
In short, yes.
I walked into that one.
You really did. Okay, pattern 6. Pattern 6. To be honest.
Meaning sharing your genuine opinion, being direct, being real.
For example, to be honest, I did not enjoy the film. My real opinion, even if others liked it. Or, to be honest, I have no idea what to do. Genuinely, truthfully.
Or something like, to be honest with you, I think you should reconsider. Very direct, very caring.
To be honest signals that what follows is your real, genuine thought.
Very natural, very warm, very human.
And we covered this in our Sentence Bank episode too. It is one of the most used expressions in English.
Absolutely. Native speakers say this constantly. Pattern 7, in my opinion.
Meaning, this is what I think, my personal view, my perspective.
For example, in my opinion, this is the best approach. My view, my assessment. Or, in my opinion, patience is the most important quality. Personal belief.
Or try saying, in my opinion, we should wait a little longer. Very natural in discussions.
In my opinion, slightly more formal than to be honest, but both very natural.
To be honest, emotional, personal. In my opinion, considered, thoughtful.
Both beautiful, both useful, both daily.
Pattern 8. For instance.
Meaning, for example, giving an illustration of what was just said.
For example, there are many ways to learn English. For instance, listening to podcasts. Giving an example.
Or, she is very creative. For instance, she designed all of this herself, illustrating the point.
For instance, and for example, both natural, both interchangeable.
For instance, you could try speaking to yourself in English every morning, giving a practical example.
Pattern 9. As usual.
Meaning, as always happens, in the way that is typical, following the normal pattern.
For example, as usual, Marco was late. This is what always happens. No surprise.
Or, as usual, she handled everything perfectly, as she always does, typically.
Or something like, as usual, I left things until the last minute. My typical pattern.
Very relatable, Emma.
Very. As usual, always that feeling of, this is expected, this is the pattern.
Sometimes funny, sometimes slightly exasperated.
Exactly. As usual. Pattern 10. At least.
Meaning the minimum positive thing. Even if everything else is bad, this is still good.
For example, the day was difficult, but at least I learned something, finding the positive minimum. Or, at least you tried, the minimum comfort.
Or try saying, it rained all day. At least we had good company. Finding something positive despite the negative.
At least, one of the most comforting phrases in English.
At least you have your health. Finding the positive, always.
Very commonly used between friends. Pattern 11. At most.
The opposite direction of at least, the maximum, not more than this.
For example, it will take at most 2 hours. Maximum 2 hours, not more. Or, there were at most 20 people there. The maximum number, not more than 20.
Or something like, at most, I can give you 30 minutes, the maximum I can offer.
At least, minimum positive. At most, maximum limit.
At least 10 people came, minimum 10, maybe more. At most, 10 people came, maximum 10, not more.
Very clear difference. Pattern 12. In total.
Meaning all together, when you add everything together, the complete sum.
For example, in total, we spent 3 hours on this, or there were 50 people in total, altogether, the complete number.
Or try saying, in total, the project cost much more than expected when everything was added up.
In total, very practical, very useful when summarizing numbers.
Very natural in work situations, in planning, in any situation involving numbers. Pattern 13, for sure.
Meaning certainly, definitely, without doubt.
For example, I will be there for sure. Definitely, you can count on it. Or, for sure, this is the right decision. Certainly, no doubt.
Or something like, are you coming tonight? For sure. Very casual.
For sure, very American English originally, but now used everywhere.
Very energetic, very confident, very positive.
Sure, Talk Emma is the best podcast for learning English.
Very natural use, very accurate. Pattern 14. After all.
Meaning considering everything, despite what was said or thought, in the end.
For example, she came after all, despite saying she would not. In the end, she came. Or, after all, we are only human. Considering everything.
Or something like, don't be too hard on yourself. After all, you did your best. Considering everything, that is what matters.
After all. Very warm, very philosophical, very comforting.
After all, everything works out in the end. Very reassuring.
One of those phrases that just feels right when someone needs perspective.
Pattern 15. All the time.
Meaning constantly, always, very frequently.
For example, she does this all the time, constantly, always, her habit. Or, I think about this all the time. It is always on my mind.
Or try saying, people make this mistake all the time, very commonly, very frequently.
All the time, very expressive, very emphatic.
Emphatic, giving strong emphasis, making something feel more powerful and certain.
I use this expression all the time, very strong, very frequent.
You will hear this constantly from native speakers.
All the time.
All the time, yes. Pattern 16, at first sight.
Meaning immediately, the very first moment of seeing or experiencing something.
For example, it was love at first sight. The most famous use, immediately, the first moment. Or, at first sight, the problem seemed simple. Initially, before looking more closely.
Or something like, at first sight, the flat looked perfect. The first impression.
At first sight, very romantic in the classic use, but also very natural in everyday situations.
At first sight, it seems straightforward, but look more closely. And pattern 17, the last one, and a very special one.
In the end.
Meaning finally, after everything, when it was all over.
For example, in the end, we made the right decision. After everything, finally. Or, in the end, it all worked out perfectly. When everything was finished, the final result.
Or, in the end, what matters most is that you tried. Very warm, very wise.
In the end, always that feeling of looking back. After everything, this is what happened. This is what matters. Like, in the end, everything will be okay. One of the most reassuring things you can say to someone.
And one of the most natural, one of the most used. Now, one complete natural conversation, all 17 patterns flowing naturally.
Two friends planning a trip together, talking about life.
Emma, I have been thinking about taking a trip. In my opinion, we both need a break.
To be honest, I could not agree more. At first, I thought it was too expensive.
And now?
Now, I think, after all, we work hard. We deserve it.
Exactly. In short, we're going.
In other words, you have already decided.
For sure. Now, where should we go? For instance, somewhere warm.
At least somewhere with good food.
At most, a week. I cannot take more time off than that.
A week is perfect. In total, with flights and hotel, it should be manageable.
As usual, you have already started calculating.
Of course, and at the end of the day, a good trip doesn't have to be expensive.
Exactly. At first sight, some of the best places look simple, but in the beginning, that's what makes them special.
I think about trips like this all the time, honestly.
Me too. And at the end, every trip teaches you something.
Always. At first sight, travel seems like just a holiday.
But in the end, it changes you.
Every time, for sure.
And did everyone catch all 17 patterns? 17 patterns. One trip planning conversation.
And nothing felt forced. Nothing felt unnatural.
Just two friends making plans, and 17 patterns appearing naturally, effortlessly.
Because that's what happens when you truly know these expressions.
They just come without thinking. In part 1, 18 patterns.
In part 2, 17 more.
35 patterns in total.
All natural, all daily, all immediately usable.
The language between the language, the phrases that make everything flow.
If today's episode gave you 17 more patterns you'll actually use,
Please like this video.
Subscribe to Talk Emma.
Share this with one friend who wants to sound more natural in English.
And leave us a comment. Which pattern from part 2 was completely new for you? Or write one natural sentence using any pattern from today.
We read every single comment, every one.
Thank you for being here. See you in the next episode. Until then,
Keep talking, keep learning, and keep growing. Bye, everyone.